Alright, so the beginning of this video is just going to cover some basics that you could do outside before going into the battle. If you're looking specifically for the battle mechanics itself, then there'll be an annotation provided and you can click there. So if you're staying, this is just going to go over basic stuff for traits, spells, and some food items you can use. So first off, for skills, you want to get mobility, because mobility is really important in this fight. That's probably the biggest thing in this fight. If you are squishy, like a squishy caster, you can get more survivability. Like me, I've got the spectral armor over here, which will keep me safe if I'm in danger. And I've got the Signet of the Locust to keep my running speed high so that I don't get in any bad situations. And then the Signet of the Spite is just extra damage, which you'll need unless you want to run out of time. Heal is whatever is best for your class. Mine is one that consumes conditions, which is very important because Liadri has cripple in a second phase that is really bad. It'll get you caught in the Shadowfall when you don't want to. Alright, so moving on to traits. You want to get whatever you feel is necessary. You definitely want some DPS, but you most definitely want some kind of survival in your traits. In my Soul Reaping tree, I've got the trait that decreases the cooldown of Death Shroud and the one that decreases the rate at which it goes down, so that I can have an extra shield if I need to, especially if her damage starts stacking up and you don't have a heal available. And the rest is for DPS because I've got enough survivability that I actually need more DPS than I need survivability on this Necromancer. So with that, you want to look at two items in case you're still having trouble with Liadri. They are the Bowls of Orient Truffle, which will help give you more endurance to dodge better, and Mango Pies if your survivability is lower and you need the health regen. Alright, so with Liadri's Shadowfall, which is the big AoE, as you can see from an overhead view, it falls in one of the 4 places on the stage, which makes it really easy to dodge once you understand the pattern after doing this a few times. So what you want to do in both the first phase and the second phase is stay around the center. Don't move along the outsides of the map, because if you stay in the center you have less area to cover when you're running to escape the Shadowfall, which makes it way easier. So for the mechanics of the fight, the first thing you'll notice is an orb that spawns. This will suck you in underneath it, and more than likely a Shadowfall is going to land on you, so you definitely want to take that out as a priority if you can. The orb can be killed by a single shot from a direct damage weapon, or it can be killed by any AoE like the number 2 on the Necromancer's Scepter or the Flamethrower on an Engineer's Gun. The next thing you'll notice are the Whirlpools of Light. You are supposed to kite Liadri's shadows over these so that they can be destroyed and turned into orbs of light, which you are then going to pick up and throw at Liadri. After you throw 3 at her, she'll go into phase 2. Now that you're in phase 2, Liadri can actually be DPS'd, so this is where it counts the DPS. She has 2 attacks. One is a lunge attack, where if she hits you, she will cripple you. So you want to get rid of that cripple if you can. If not, just stay along the inside of the track and you should be fine. And the other attack she does is the spinning whip attack, which will cause quite a lot of bleeding. So if you're melee, you want to get away from that when she does that. If you're ranged, you'll be fine. From there, it's just a matter of keeping the distance between her if you're range, and keeping an eye on those orbs. Those orbs will catch you off guard. so look out for them, and then that's the rest of the fight. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you still need help, you could leave questions in the YouTube comments and I'll reply as soon as I can. Other than that, good luck.